This is the end, my beautiful friends. It's your boy Crypto Blood. Welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. August 30th, 2018. Gotta give a shout to my man Chuck A. He says, CB, the way cryptos are heading, you may have to change your normal music selection to something less upbeat. We're rocking out to The Doors. The end. Nah, man, we're good. It's just gonna take some time to see those gains. You gotta work a little bit harder for them now, and that's fine. It'll shake out a lot of these weak hands and hopefully shake out a lot of these immature people in this crypto space that feels like their project is the only project that will ever make it. This is the end for most of those. So hope you guys are doing well. Today we're going to be talking about CTR. There's new updates on anyone holding CTR tokens, what you need to do to convert them to the Phantom token. You'll be receiving, in some cases, 4-to-1, and then if you purchase before, I think August, the end of this month, you get 2-to-1 tokens, to Phantom tokens to your CTR tokens. As many of you know, the project will be taking over what CTR started. As far as the digital cryptocurrency debit card and all of that, they've got some exciting things they're doing over there. So anyone participating or that held the CTR tokens will be able to take advantage of that. So that's pretty exciting. I'm going to cover that. And also Bitmain. Man, more drama over there at Bitmain. As many of you know, they were trying to do an IPO. That totally fell apart. We're going to talk about the details of why and what a lot of people over in China are saying about this whole debacle. But first, let's take a look at that market cap. We're currently at 223 billion. Come back from 230. I think we were at yesterday, 233, something like that. Bitcoin's dominance is still up there though, 53%. In the last 24 hours, we've definitely had a pullback. EOS showing strong growth over the last 7 days, up 24%. And again, I reported on this. I thought was because they fixed the issue with that RAM exploit that was going around. There's a bug that was allowing individuals to steal RAM resources from others. So that was fixed, and kind of right around then is when things started to take off for EOS. Though other people, I think Bix Weir, I didn't get a chance to see his video, but I'm hearing that Bix Weir is saying that Tether is the reason for EOS heading higher. Man, where the hell do you get this stuff, man? I don't understand, Bix. You gotta help me out, man. I can't wait to see you in the Bay Area. We're gonna talk about this stuff, because I don't think that's what's going on, partner. Tether flows are heading into all the top 5 crypto. So, and I haven't looked at his video, but that's not a solid argument there, Bix. Come on, man. EOS to me, guys, will be, I was telling someone yesterday this, will definitely, in 6 months, will really shock a lot of people, because I'm looking at it from the ground level, not, on the internet and all that stuff. I'm seeing these different block producers. I'm dealing with a guy over in Israel. He's part of EOS Israel's team. He's helping me out with the startup. I'm talking to people in Chicago. I'm talking to guys here in Detroit, EOS Detroit, shout out to them. The community is deep and it's growing, and they got money behind it. That's the key. It's got capital behind it. So that's a recipe for success, and that's not even talking about the technical side of things. So Biggs, man, you're steering your subs in the wrong direction, bro. Just being honest with you. But let's take a look at this Bitcoin chart really quickly. We have taken a pullback, something that I thought could happen at any point. You never really know until it happens. We should stay above this green line, and you see the dotted line I have here. We've kind of bounced off of this area, to be honest with you. So if you see here, we bounced right off of that. So if we can hold that, that's even better. If not, we're gonna test this green trend line here that I have drawn, and we should see some price action there. Hopefully we get back up to here. where the dotted line is, and then it'll be one of those, possibly one of those wedges where we just kind of see, like if we ended up breaking down below here, we may see, I'm gonna make this a different color. If we see something like this, we may do that and then see another breakout to the upside. I'm just gonna change that color so you guys can see that better. So that's, you know, that's what I think could happen if we do break the 68.50 area, and this is referring to Bitstamp, so I'll keep an eye on it for you guys. But first article, this is crazy. Bitcoin mining giant Bitmain roasted, vulnerabilities and secrets exposed. This is out of AMB Crypto. It says here, earlier this week, Samson Mao, chief officer of the blockchain firm Blockstream, revealed several facts and opinions about the mining giant Bitmain at the onset of its upcoming initial public offering. The chief strategy officer released a translation of an article about the subject on his Twitter page, talking about the history of Bitmain to expose its vulnerabilities and suspicious activities. A major financial publication in China just published an in-depth piece on the Bitmain IPO fiasco. Massive second quarter losses, pre-IPO investors jumping ship / denying involvement, tech team behind the S7 and S9 mining devices left, and now no new advancements, and patents are rendered invalid. An article goes on to say here, in the giving article, the journey of Bitmain with and without the designer of its Antminer S7 and S9 chips, Dr. Yangzu Zheng, is described. According to this information, the idea of these chips was not built by the original developers of Bitmain, but by Zhao Zhang. These were the two flagship products that identified Bitmain as the biggest mining player in the market. Mao translated that Zheng was the reason for Bitmain to be able to capture a huge chunk of the market share and witness success. After leaving Bitmain, the chip designer started his own mining company, Xingmei, as a competitor to his former company. Subsequently, when Bitmain attempted at producing new chips such as the 16 nanometer BMI X89 and the 12 nanometer BM1X90, it failed miserably in the market. In earlier days, the mining giant charged a legal attack at its competitor, accusing the company of patent violation. And I guess below it posts multiple appearances of both the parties in court. The Patent and Re-examination Board of the State Intellectual Property Office concluded that the allegations put forth by Bitmain were invalid. Mao also added, Bitmain sued Bitway over a serial power supply circuit patent to prevent manufacturers from working with Bitway. However, in April 2018, China's State Intellectual Property Office invalidated Bitmain's patent, and the reason? Bitmain tried to patent common knowledge or prior art, it says. In the current scenario, the CSO of Blockstream revealed to his followers that the competitors of Bitmain have overpowered its position in the market, as all Bitmain altcoin miners have been outclassed by its competitors. Furthermore, Sofon AI chips consume thrice the power used by its competitors. According to Caixin, a news magazine based out of China, Zheng spoke about developing chips for Bitmain before building his own company, he said. And then it goes on to quote, eventually I used the full custom design method to help Bitmain design the S7 miner and the S9 miners. The issue of Bitmain and its controversial IPO emerged recently after the company released its pre-ICO investment deck, where accusations of Bitmain misrepresenting its funds were made. Multiple portals have also reported that the investor, namely SoftBank and Tencent, have denied any investment in the IPO. So I'm just curious as to how they will even attempt to keep up with the ever-developing mining industry and how fast it moves and changes. You know, if the main bread and butter or architect behind this mining chip, or the several mining chips that they were working on, if they're no longer there, how is Bitmain gonna move forward? I know a lot of you don't care for Bitmain anyway, so you probably wouldn't mind their demise. Let's see what happens. Competition is good, and hopefully something good comes out of this for Bitmain. But on to the next article. This is a Medium post from Phantom and their zinc token claim guide for CTR users. Just wanted to kind of give you guys the background on this. There is a full walkthrough for this. I'm not going to go through this, of course, but I just wanted to kind of give you guys the update on this. So it says here in the Medium post, this guide will give you a step-by-step instruction on how to claim your Phantom Zinc fork tokens from ARK and CTR. The deadline for claiming your Zinc for CTR users will be September 18th. So guys, don't forget that. And thereafter, we will not be able to support you once the Genesis block has been created, as the network will be fully decentralized. We are, however, creating a fallback method similar to how EOS did, that would require the use of your private key. That will be explained at a later date. Please use this method below, as it is the most secure way to claim your Zinc tokens. And it just goes on to say here, for CTR users who want to claim their Zinc must register their Phantom address to their CTR ERC20 ETH wallet address or central wallet username. After you submit your claim, if the system validates the information, your Phantom address will be added to the Genesis block. To claim your Zinc from your CTR ERC20 wallet address or CTR wallet username, please follow the steps below. So it kind of goes through that. You'll need to first create a Phantom address, and it goes through how to do that. Download the Phantom client. So just wanted to give you guys, those who are CTR holders, the update on that. Full detailed walkthrough on how to claim everything on your end. I'll link this for sure, so you guys have that and can take care of that before September 18th, 2018. So make sure you guys do that sooner than later. So that's pretty much it for today. Just wanted to hit you guys with those 2 points. Let me know, what do you think about Bitmain? Are they really in trouble, do you think, since the bread and butter, the architect, the engineer, the brains behind their chips left and started his own company? Do you think they will survive? Probably. They got enough money to definitely stay afloat and maybe even do something better. So you guys let me know though. Make sure you definitely register your CTR tokens so you can get those 4-to-1 if you were an ICO participant, 4-to-1 Zinc tokens, and 2-to-1 if you just purchase CTR on like Fork Delta or something. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. And this is the end of this show. It's your boy Crypto Blood. I'm out. Ha!